Hey, welcome back everybody. Signing here again with episode 64 of my Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode playthrough. And I need titanium, right? Probably lots of titanium. So, what I'm going to do is... Yeah, let's back up here a bit. Get away from the noisy machines for a second. Alright, so uses for these is titanium. I need liquid chlorine. Alright, so if I come down... bad spot to come in. Damn. There we go. So somewhere in this mess, okay. Hydrogen, oxygen, brine, liquid chlorine. I am dumping the hydrogen, right? So I've got liquid chlorine. So let's just go ahead and like ender tank this up if I can, right? Notice something. I don't have conduits. I don't have access to ender tanks by autocrafting. This is hardly ideal. So no more processing patterns. Ender tank, right? Oh no, I did. I was looking wrong spot. Oh well. Those can work for a bit. Yellow, no. Dandelion. Oh, hi. Oh, it's because I'm looking at autocraft. Okay. I need 6, actually. Thank you. And let's put that cobblestone away for now. My tank's done? Yep, they're done. I just had to make some crucibles, I think. Which doesn't really take all that long. And we're going to go triple yellow. At least for now. I say for, at least for now, like I have any plans for this to be anything else but a temporary solution. Alright. Or, well, temporary / permanent solution, let's put it that way. So you're dumping out this side, you are getting chlorine in here. Oh, yeah. So I need liquid chlorine. No, gee. There we go. Alright, so that would be the rotary condensator. Condensator. Yeah. And that's power, so actually this is about the perfect spot to put this. And configurator, please. Wrench mode. You're turning chlorine into liquid chlorine, so it means I can just pop you down here. You're not auto-outputting. Why are you not auto-outputting? Alright. I mean, it's not a huge deal, mind you. But slightly annoying. Like, the fact my block particles have disappeared because the game's like, no, too much. Conduit. Honestly, I haven't used one of these regular fluid conduits in forever, so... to the point where I forgot how to do things. There we go. Always extract. Awesome. So... now, how are you doing? You're not quite keeping up now, are you? Your energy times 8. Okay. Make those a speed upgrade. Let's just get like 2 of them. Shouldn't take too terribly long to make a couple of these. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Here. Make like a stack. Okay, you're definitely increasing. You are kind of, sort of not. You only got 2 buckets in there. Yeah. I think I told us to make some extra ones. Try 4, right? You're definitely increasing. You are not, though. Right, so once this thing fills up, I hopefully will be fine, right? 10 buckets, roughly. Now we're increased. Okay, now we're good. What's this power use? Only like 2,000. Okay. And it's starting to back stuff, so it's not going to run 24/7. Good. And, yeah, you're slowly producing, but that's really all I need for now. Well, I'm starting to look forward to, ripping everything apart, honestly. So how are we doing down here, anyway? I had issues with oxygen supply, so I hooked up water going into 2 electrolytic separators, going into a buffer from nuclear craft. Which the funny thing is, these things are making gaseous oxygen, right? This buffer, for absolutely no power, converts it into liquid, like at a 1-to-1. I can't do it with, pretty sure I can't do it with chlorine. Got a bunch of chocolates. That's it. Okay, so there is no chlorine in nuclear craft. That's a bit of a shame. But then sulfur trioxide, no output. You're turning that into sulfuric acid, which, yeah, we seem to be backstuffed. And we got astral star metal, that's still going. And uranium slurry. Okay, so yeah, we're doing all right, ish. Down here, and I had to speed up my piping from that chest. It's rather hideous right now, but because I was dead set on using the conveyor belt, which that long conveyor belt of doom is probably not the best thing for my frames. I mean, look at all the crap flowing along that thing. Ow, ow, ow. Right. I mean, look at all this stuff. That's what my quarry's bringing in. On top of, you know, looks like ash blocks there. Saw some obsidian, I think. Oh, that's nether brick. We're getting ores. We've got nether quartz coming in. Star metal. Uranium. Yeah, everything's feeding in along this line right now. And occasionally whenever my laser digs up something like, ow. Looks like Certus quartz. And there she goes. I'm pushing 30? Yeah, no, not doing the greatest thing. What was my entity? 300 something entities too. So that's actually a pretty low entity count compared to what I've had in the past. And we're actually losing power right now. We're now burning power. But I've got yeah, 92 billion to play with, so I should be good for a little bit, I think. Another thing I did is I completely removed the throttle on my yo-yo matter production, right? This guy down here, filling up this giant tank. It is now an ultimate universal cable feeding off of ender energy conduits, pumping into matter fabricator. Also, I removed the conduit here, so it's running all the time now. It's just more efficient if it gets some scrap. Because, well, I've got 4 recyclers down here, 8 overclockers apiece right now. And wanting to get, you know, better than I would, you know, better than that, I would either A, more recyclers, or, it might be a thing, B, more overclockers. But overclockers start, you know, it's not just a strict doubling every time you add an overclocker. So, yeah. Righto, so thing we're going to do is we're going to make an advanced metallurgic fabricator. This thing, yeah, it's got a decent amount of blocks to it, right? So harden, okay, so I can just do machine casings, hardened platinum, mana infused, platinum or mana infused, hardened glass. Okay, I can make that without too much of a problem. I mean, too much anyway. I need 1 input, I need 4 vents, 2 circuitry, 6 blocks of fiery metal, a fluid input hatch, energy input, and item input. So let's look at modular machinery. I needed like what, 4 vents? And yeah, that's got a lot of crafting to do. I don't need the firebox casing. I do need a lot of these machine casings. But one thing I want to try to make is this guy, machine controller. Now you are an RF tool screen, which I can auto-craft that. And then I just need some of the brown circuit boards, which I don't actually have in my system. I do, however, have some sitting down here. Not white. Enhanced. Orangey, brown, whatever. And these ones I'm going to keep in my system here because, well, this isn't going to be the only modular machine I make. Alright, so machine controller. That's actually really cheap. Look at that. And done. I don't know how many more of those I need, actually. I've got 2 of the vents done. But I need things like a... what's the difference between normal? Normal item buffer, item import, or input port. Big requires the item laser relay. Can I just make... No, not quite. So I'm seeing some recipes that might need to be made here soon. Okay, I know how to make the advanced coils. Click this over to processing. Laser again. Atomic reconstructor that. And hopefully I have enough slots over here. The advanced one. I want regular one. Is that again an atomic reconstructor? If I mouse over you... No, you don't show me the volume. Should be full by now, though. Let's see. Nope. Wrong room. Alright. Put one of you in here. Oh, this is... There we go. And you can go in there. So now I should be able to make those lasers anyway. So at modular, go ahead and do the reinforced. Oh, that requires a normal, okay. Item input port. Yeah, I think I have that. This, on the other hand, though, that's a whole nother beast. Ender IO's iron alloy thing. There we go. At modular, reinforced, can be that now. What else we got here that I'm gonna need? Gearbox, circuitry takes intricates. Okay, that's great. So normal item input. Sorry, item output is an output port plus one of those. And then the reinforced is the laser again. Fluid input. Okay, let's go ahead and do the reinforced for everything, I think. And that is a fluid intake valve. And then fluid output. Sure, I'll teach that. Reinforced. Normal energy input hatch. There's only the two, inputs and outputs. Power buffer. Okay. Did teach us the lasers, so not a huge problem there. I just need to teach you this thing. Power buffer. Basic capacitor. Oh, and it actually gave me iron. It didn't try doing the iron alloy thing. That's cool. That helps. Now, did I ever teach you capacitor? I did. Can I make those? Oh, hey, I sure can. Awesome. Now I just need some hardened glass. I've got hardened iridium. Now I'll pass. Pulverized obsidian. Make like a stack of that. And actually, get this wonderful Greek obsidian just kind of sitting around doing nothing. Let's just put all this stuff away. I need that blueprint pack. That is my list of items to make. Now, what happens if I put you in a crushing factory? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Yes, I need to quit using nuclear craft machines for everything, too, I think. Here, you can go in there? Yeah. You're good. Alright. So that's something for me to work on. And then some lead, please. And I needed platinum, right? So platinum... Platinum... Hardened glass, right? Is pulverized platinum plus 2 equals 2. I need like 5 of these. So I've got 131 nether platinum and 163 regular. Now you're my riching here. You're my crushing. There you go. Yep, should be everything. Go run down to my induction smelter. One we actually use for recipes. Where is your output? Up top? Not right now. Alright, I'm missing something. I can use fused quartz instead, huh? Alright. Sure, why not? That'll take probably 15 seconds to craft. Okay, there we go. Instead, what we do... You? No. So I want hardened glass, right? Oh, it has to be pulverized lead. And it says fused quartz, but Yeah, don't believe it. I've got a pulverizer here. Trying to grab it as it comes out. It's not the most successful thing. It'll be fine. Alright, so I got 13 because it wasn't counting everything. You and you. You plus that. Oh, hey, look, rich slag. Alright, cool. And there we go. Get you back to working the way you're supposed to. Pulverizer can have not a stack of those. Pulverizer does not accept chiseled obsidian. It's a bit of a shame now, isn't it? So, hey, manufacturer, you done? Here, have some of that. Alright, so hardened glass, pulverized, okay. That can all go away. Now, what else am I going to need? 6 blocks of fiery metal. That actually should not be a problem. I've got 172 ingots. No. There we go. At modular. Got my vents, got my controller. Let's go for an more fluid input hatch. I need buffers. Huzzah. I need one of these buffers, which is honestly not terrible. Okay, so while that's working in the system, reinforced item input. Output. I never thought of that one. Whoops. Alright, yeah. I thought I did. But instead I got distracted, thought item buffer, and that was kind of all she wrote. Alright, cool. Energy input hatch. So one of these guys. Fluid input. Oh, that's the reinforced one. It's probably what I wanted. Item output. Start. Alright, now according to this, I need... how many? 16 machine casings. Okay. I have that. And I just need 2 circuitries. Alright, 16. Except for some things that are still crafting up. I should be all good to go. Processing the lasers, huh? There we go. No, no. What's going on? Did not add these things to the filter. That's what happened. I keep fat fingering my keyboard. So that's the item. Let's go ahead and add the fluid to this filter. There we go. Alright. We should be good then. So I'm going to start putting this thing together. And Not enough room there. Like, I got this big empty wall, and it's like, yeah, it's like 2 blocks thick. Probably gonna have to go here, actually. So we're looking at, what, for a blueprint? 4 deep, 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll fit. And I've got refined storage cable running right there. Let's get, like, that put away and that. Oh, we don't need the wrench right now either. Alright. According to this thing. Item input in the front. And then, like, what's in the back? 3 special blocks. Okay. They are output, energy, fluid input. So what do I have made up so far? Input. That'll eventually happen. Item output. Energy. And tell you what, you just go away for now. Fluid input. Right, so energy. Go there. Output is here. Fluid input hatch is there. This will be our item output. Get all this crap out of here. And then here, there are 6 blocks of fiery metal, right? Definitely fiery. Next up, let's see. Controller, glass, which I didn't actually need, but honestly, it was fairly cheap. And controller, right? Right, so next stage is... That's all glass, yeah, without a problem. Just modularium all the way around. And, so save that last block. Reservoir with mutagen in it. Need 6 buckets worth of mutagen. Why are you not stacked up? Circuitry. Vent. Encasing. Structure found. Advanced Metallurgic Fabricator. Blueprint found. Awesome. Status. Not enough energy now. Doesn't look completely terrible, actually. You have to say that. Now comes the fun job of getting all this stuff wired together. Here is my item input. So, yeah, I'll put a crafter here. I was just trying to think, like, instead, should I just, can I wrench with this? No. The configurator is a little bit wonky with what everything that it actually works with, right? Alright, so, enter tank. And go here. It is full of liquid chlorine. Which I just had a nasty thought. Double check. Okay, thank God. It's liquid chlorine. Alright. I'm just like, hold on a second. Alright. There we go. Sip of tea. Move on down here. Get some conduits. Pressurized should be fine, honestly. And always extract. Now, somewhere over this way, I should have a power line that's relatively close, right? Item conduit. That's silicon. It's getting dumped in there. Okay, so there's power conduit there. And I don't think I'm going to have to go over there now. So let's just go ahead and run you over there. You should have plenty of power now. And then item output. We just do maybe just an importer? That should work, right? I'm going to grab some of those. Importer. And bingo. Missing item input, but we should have all the fluid and power necessary. Anything we craft should work. So let's go make a processing pattern. All right, processing pattern for titanium. Titanium ingot. This guy. Metallurgic fabricator. We go here. Hey, look at that. It didn't actually put the fluids in. That's actually kind of handy. And while we're here, we'll put some of this stuff away. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I need to do. Look up the crafter. Alright. So if I go request, like, say... like, say 2 stacks. I am missing salt. Because it wants immersive tech salt. Some bitch. Get that pattern back. I don't have immersive tech set up yet. That would be a great way to get salt, though. Pattern. Here we go. I have a bunch of Pam salt, which is probably the easiest to make. We're going to save that pattern. And now I just need to teach my system how to make salt. Shouldn't be terrible, right? So... because salt here is a 1-to-1 from any of this stuff. Riser, water filter, grinder, yeah. Let's see, wrong way. Oh, I should probably... let's put this back here before I forget. End up packing this thing around for, you know, weeks. I don't have concrete or hempcrete to fill that in with. And over this way. I've got this wonderful guy, right? So, you... make fresh water, right? And then say if I give you fresh water plus a pot, you'll be making salt, right? No, no you're not. Here, stop. Right, so why do you not like salt? Recursive use of ingredients, yes. Is it that you just don't particularly care for... You're not doing anything, you're just there? Okay. Get one of these. Are you just not liking the whole having to reuse the tool thing? Alright. Clear that out, you'll just throw all your water into here. Very good. There, now you can see the bottom of this thing. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves an external storage. Throw it onto this. Conduit that up. And hempcrete it on up. Go ahead and grab this pot now. And if, by rights, I could run a comparative signal off of this thing and use this to turn the machine off when it was X full. So I need to check on this. Yeah. Never did figure out, or not, since I haven't figured it out. Just never got around to fixing the honey issue. Alright then. Clear that out. Let's say we're going to do a crafting pattern of salt. Is that using fresh water. And let's see how well that works, right? So if I go say salt, it didn't show up yet. Now let's try it. Missing the pot. Okay, now let's try it. Alright, we have success. Let's go ahead and put some of that stuff away. I don't need that reservoir either. Or the interface. Now, if I say I want titanium, give me like 2 stacks, right? A little short on water, but everything else looks like it's working, so... Hey, got enough water this time. If I run over to here, that is my item inputs. Actually, probably... Yep. It's making the carbon. So we've got a little bit of time to go on that. Which means not the worst. Yeah, 59 more of these things. I got to craft 118 of these. Processing 440-ish coal. And this power-hungry bastard. Here we go. That should help a little bit. And now the crafter's not putting it in fast enough. So, coal. Pulverized coal from thermal. Mechanical squeezer works. And that thing is pretty freaking fast. Right? And as near as I can tell, it pulls a lot less power than the manufactory does. I have to get like a... I don't know, how well would a conduit probe work on that? Give me one of those. Connection 2 down. Machine buffers. Is that doing the whole thing? Oh, oops. Okay, I'm grabbing... Ah! You know what? Here. Extract item. Okay. Machine buffers. Okay, so that's for the entirety of this line. It's pulling 4,000. You're done now. How much output over? Yeah, 4,000. That's this guy. He's only pulling 1,000 though. Where's the rest of the power going? Is it reading that because it's 4,000 on this thing and it's constantly just feeding back and forth? A sneaking suspicion it might be. Actually, here, go ahead and bring it into there. Scheduled 82. So if I want to go, say, make some engines. Liquid-fueled rocket engines. Fueled. There we go. Say 4 more of those? I just have to make some steel. So tell you what, I'm gonna modify my rocket a little bit and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we're scanning my rocket. I added 8 more fuel tanks and 8 more engines. You can kind of see in there at the bottom of these inner tanks. I can't get in there now without breaking a block or two. So just imagine that there's 4 engines inside, 4 engines outside. Looks a little less like a virus now, and more like I'm compensating for something. But, you know, is what it is, right? And I think done. Still don't have enough thrust. Oh, good lord. All right. How are we going to work this? All right, so scanning again. Added a ton more rockets to it. Clear for liftoff. Just barely enough acceleration to get out of Earth's orbit. Fuel, 25 millibuckets per second. But I think we can, deal with that, right? So let's go ahead and look at our quest book. Let's go back down to advanced rocketry. Rocket fuel, here we go. I can use liquid oxygen if I want to. You matter too. I do have a lot of liquid starlight built up though, as well. So how bad is it to make rocket fuel? Rocket fuel is in the vat. Okay. Here we go. Broken texture, but still a thing. Tar plus bitumen plus oxygen equals rocket fuel. Or you can use this rocket fuel, probably. Hooch, gunpowder, redstone, rocket fuel. Yeah. How about instead... go through and look at all of the crap that's spilling onto the ground. Be glad when that quarry's done in the nether, honestly. Let's come up here and check out our beacon now. Our massive drum, 349 buckets. I think we're okay. And... oh, cool, you just have to go through the beam of light to teleport. You don't actually have to be on the ground. So I'm going to hook up this guy right here. And probably just a conduit, honestly. Ender. It's got about the best rate. Always active. You hold only 5 buckets. Go ahead and build this thing. Should be good. Whole lot quicker, though. Whoop. And we're fueling our rocket up. And, good lord. It's not going particularly slow. Let's get out of the hitbox of the rocket and check this out. Okay. Doing a cam power. And I'm thinking with the amount of fuel tanks I have on this thing, I'm never again going to have to fuel it up. Alright, so if I look up though, it's like it's not even the thing. Oh, I still have that pad up there. Oh my. See that? I'm going to be taking catwalks with me. And it actually somehow edited that out. Look at the bounding box in this thing. Huge. Alright, so if I... there we go. Guidance computer. An ID chip. Now that's one thing I don't remember how to do, is how to program the blasted thing. Destination NA. Yep. Pull that out. I just need to go to the moon for now and then come back here. So let's see what the quest book says next, right? Dilithium ore. Okay, found on moons. Space station assembler. Satellite builder. Oxygen vent. Gravity controller. All the good stuff, right? Crafting component. Building a rocket. Here we go. We got a rectangle with a launch pad. And rocket needs guided computer seat. At least one rocket engine. Needs one fuel tank. Let's wait. Acceleration. For click. Check the fuel. Okay. Insert your planetary ID chip into the guidance computer's inventory, and then in the rocket's inventory. Select destination. Select Luna either on the map to the planet list. Okay. So, guidance computer. Put that in there. Select destination. Hit moon. Select. Destination Luna. Press space to take off. Now, yeah, you're at 300,000. I mean, I wonder how much fuel it holds per tank. We're about 3/4 of the way full. I could disassemble this thing too, but I'm not sure what happens to all the fuel inside of it. I'm going to have to do that in the future because I want to get rid of those catwalks. That's unfortunate. It's like the bounding box of this thing goes out quite a bit further. Well, it grabbed that and then that. And I think it stopped there because that's the max size of the rocket. It can't go here. Right. Is it fuel? Full on fuel? Nope, almost. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Next time, we'll be heading to the moon. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying the series, and until next time. Signing out. Have fun.